Sean, you're smacking like you got fucking hot glue in your mouth.
What the fuck?
Hot glue.
Yeah.
You eating paste, brother? No, your fucking glasses
Dude, your glasses are fogged up.
It's hotter than a mug in this bit. Woo!
A bitch is
The
cooking.
bitch is fucking cooking.
We simply
Oh, I smell the
I
coffee.
smell those. Sean got a big handful of
fucking
of
dog shit.
beans.
Bean boozled.
Dude,
Yeah.
those smell terrible.
What is this?
You
That's,
picked a piece
I
of glass
found
up
it.
off
That's
the-
from Sean's previous fucking work.
Jesus.
Put that on my resume.
Sean, you fucking reek. Well, not you specifically, but your mouth from what. Stop!
How are you chewing on that, bro? You got Irish stomach.
It's like you have, like it kind of smells like a day old coffee bag, that you
With
put-
band-aids in it?
It literally smells like old bandage coffee, and I'm out on that.
Yeah.
Old bandage coffee.
Yeah.
You need to change your dressings.
Hello,
Hi.
and welcome to the Bucket of Milk Podcast. The podcast where...
No conversation has an expiration date.
That's correct.
And that's how it's done.
That's
Good
true,
job.
Sean. That's true.
You act like I say it wrong.
You say,
You have before.
You say, no competition.
Listen, boys, it is hot and stinky in here, and it's not because of us.
Nope.
It's because I'm hot and my breath smells like ass.
So-
I just ate a bunch of bean boozled.
It's
Bitches
hot
cooking.
because we just filmed a bunch of stuff in a row.
Yeah.
Yeah, check that shit out.
High energy.
And if you guys have not heard or seen, we are all over the place on social media.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost
Oh, yeah.
impossible to log in anywhere and not see our
Yeah,
faces.
you can
You
see-
would hope, yeah.
And- Unless-
If you can't see sounds, you're just shit out of luck.
If you're logging in TikTok every day and you don't see Bucket of Milk pop up, you're doing something wrong and you're not following.
You
So
obviously can't.
Just
hear
search it.
Yeah.
You
Just
can't,
search
You
it.
can't hear colors.
Yeah. change your life and subscribe.
Dylan, how do you spell that the username on TikTok? How do you
All right, you want TikTok?
TikTok?
You going?
Tick knock,
What
TikTok?
he said.
Yeah, I didn't
whatever.
fuck that up. How's it spelled?
It's capital B
Capital B.
U,
Mm-hmm.
not capital anymore till I say so.
Okay. All right.
U C K E.
I'm hanging on the edge of my seat.
I think it's capital O, but I'm not confident on that.
It is.
And then also capital M.
Whoa.
That's uppercase.
Yeah.
Whoa.
Now we're going back to lowercase.
Oh, jeez.
ILK
This is an
And then this'll get you. underscore.
Oh, my
Roller.
gosh.
And I think that's what it is. I think that's it.
For all you guys that are too slow to spell, that is Bucket O Milk _ on TikTok.
So, like, can you stop messing with the table, please?
It wasn't.
I saw you doing it. There's no in here, man. You're playing with the hinge of the table. That's bad. Whatever. Sean seems really eager to say something.
Getting some fresh neuron
Also,
activation there, huh?
I'm your hostess with the mostest.
What do you have the most of?
Ass.
Yeah, he's
Sean's
right.
been locked and loaded with that one.
It's been years.
Wow.
I'm also joined by Sean, Alex, and Alec.
Hi.
They are as
Howdy.
good as they usually are.
Thanks,
Now
bro.
let's just start talking.
Yeah.
Sean,
What's up, bro?
you seem really eager to ruin my fucking day. So
As
why don't
always.
you just start talking?
You got it, brother.
Why'd you just dab?
It's fun.
We don't want weed in here.
What?
Why'd you just dab?
I want weed.
You're-
Put your dab kit away.
You're a bad dab. Yeah.
You're a mud dabber.
You're not good to your kids. You're a bad dad.
Fuck you. Fuck you. I do the best I can.
For all your
What do you fucking know?
for all your fucking butt babies.
Bartholomew hates you. He told me.
Bartholomew's a little shit.
And this is exactly what he's talking about.
Derek, though, I like that.
You love Derek.
Everybody loves.
What about your
Derek.
daughter, Beatrice?
She's alright. She's a little ugly.
Just because she comes from you.
She
Nah.
got
Bad genes,
I
bad
think, I think
genes.
that has more to do with my wife or her side of the family. I was
Wait,
Now you're not. Wait a sec. You're straight now.
are you coming? Are you? Dan?
Well, Davis popped out black, so
What
no one knows about that.
happened?
Between you
What
and Pussycat.
happened to Pussycat? Who popped out black? What?
Davis.
Davis.
Oh.
You haven't heard of Davis?
No, but
That's Sean's
Don't- Yeah.
arranged. Deranged.
Anyway, guys,
What?
I was joking about being straight. I actually don't have 7 kids.
wait, there's 7.
I have 7
So you got
kids.
right, of course. There's Bartholomew,
Beatrice,
Beatrice, Derek,
Davis,
Shauna, Sean Jr.,
of course.
Shane,
Spelled the right way.
Shaw.
See,
You got Shaw, but it's spelled like C.
Shaw.
Absolutely. You got
Shaw.
Yeah, you gotta spell it right.
I don't know if I've said 7 names yet, but yeah.
Or
While we're on the subject, if you are a parent and you're thinking, I'm going to give my kid this unorthodox name and then have it spelled some weird ass way, just don't do it.
Yeah,
Especially if you're going to get pissed off at people that can't spell the name.
Yeah.
if
like
you're gonna-
Lipschitz.
Exactly like Lich.
Yeah, just spell out Ben.
Right.
I know at
Lich.
least 3 Lich shits.
Yeah.
So,
They're all in Sean's family.
Or if you're gonna name your kid some dumbass shit like River,
You should go jump in one.
God, you.
That's a good one right there.
I thought you were
brother.
gonna punch my face.
So listen, boys. Some people have bad names, right? And then it's
And they
just
should die.
Sean, you should be dead.
it's inevitable.
I have a great name.
Some people have bad names, but I'm a sports fan, so I read a lot of sports media, and
Oh,
there's
so you know all about Demarcus Duke Marriott?
absolutely and Dan Smith, but
Dan Smith.
but there are some beat reporters out there, and these are guys that just like reporters for NFL teams.
Right.
Now I came across one the other day, and the man's name was Jack Hammer.
Jack.
What
remember?
a badass name!
Oh my god.
And kudos to those parents for taking
I
advantage.
don't know, bro. Imagine.
I really hope Kyle goes through with naming his son Hash. Because he talked about that all the
If
time.
Kyle Brown named this
Hash
child
Brown.
Hash Brown. That'd be so fucking.
He talked about it all the time.
Oh my god.
Oh god.
Fuck.
I'm gonna make my kid's initials spell fuck and cock. I'm gonna figure it out.
Outstanding.
I'm already set up for success because I have P at the end of my name.
Yeah.
So I just got to get up another P name, and its initials will be PP.
Yo.
I'm already halfway there, boys.
Make the middle name like I, so even if they're
Pip?
Yeah, Pip. So people just call him Pip their whole fucking lives.
God.
Hates
Nobody
Pip.
wants to be Pip.
Not one guy wants
No.
to be
Pip doesn't even want to be Pip.
Yeah,
Yeah,
that's
but
true.
Pip's dad is laughing his ass off.
Pip killed himself. It
Rest
happens.
in-
Well, actually, in
Rest
South
Pip.
Park, in South Park, Pip was just killed getting stepped on by giant Mecha Streisand.
Yeah.
Rip to Pip.
Rip Pip.
Rip Pip.
Never came back.
Hashtag Rip Pip.
Rip Pip.
Guys, I think we need to play South Park's version of Rochambeau.
What's that?
You want to find out?
No.
Basically,
Probably involves some kind of violence.
basically, I kick you in the nuts as hard as I can, and you kick me in the nuts as hard as you can.
All right, that's like that's like going up to somebody and be like, "Hey, you want to play 52 card pickup?" And throwing a bunch of cards.
It's
in
2 ball pickup because you kick them out of your body.
Yeah, that's a fun game.
What?
Speaking of having fun today,
Huh?
I got to ride my bike to work this morning.
I like to ride my bicycle.
Tell him why.
I went out to my truck at like 5 a.m. I was already running late for work at 5 a.m. And I went out there and I turned the key and it makes no noise. It don't go vroom. It doesn't even go click. I was furious.
No click or vroom.
No click, no vroom.
Click, click,
And-
Name that band.
what's
Come on.
it Fucking,
Come on.
Wiggles.
Come on.
It's fucking
Destiny's Child.
Happy
It's
Monster
not
Band.
Destiny Child. Is it Disturbed?
No. Starts with an S. Come on, Alex.
The doodle bops.
It's something that you're sucking on right now.
Cock. I mean...
Sock.
Sock.
Huh?
You're out of time. The answer was saliva.
Oh, yeah,
Yes.
saliva.
Oh, that's a weird band.
I was like, vape?
Well,
Vape's not spelled with an S.
I guess so. I'm sure you all watch shows that have subtitles on.
Not one
Now,
time.
now when people make that noise, they call it sucking your teeth, which I guess would make sense. But isn't it more like sucking spit?
Yeah, you're pretty much just sucking spit out the front of your
Yeah,
mouth.
but they say that because the noise comes from the air coming through
Yeah.
your teeth.
Yeah.
That's why I have so much, because I'm missing some of my teeth.
Oh, you are. Got some gas.
Got high airflow over
Just
here.
High airflow.
Just put some sticky tack in there and no
Tried
more
that?
I like
It didn't
that.
work out.
chiclets.
Everything got stuck to it,
You
bro.
could try chiclets, bro.
You know what I could do? Corn nuts. Those things
That's
never
true.
break. I break my
Yo.
teeth
True.
on those fuckers.
Anyway, truck
So-
made no noise. No click, no vroom. What you got on your phone there?
It's
Pokemon Squishmallows announced. That's fucking hype. You know what's not hype? Your truck not starting.
I don't have a truck. Why'd you point at me, man? Oh my god.
Imagine if you did and didn't start though. Wouldn't
Okay.
you be furious?
I'm really fucking mad right
Yeah,
now.
I bet you are.
Oh my
I bet
god.
Now, Dylan,
I'm gonna flip my lid.
I did. I absolutely did. I shit you not. As soon as it didn't
I
start,
hope you don't shit me, bro.
I couldn't if I tried, bro.
Wow. Okay.
My asshole's just not that big. You got broad shoulders. You
Dan, get back to work. Jesus.
got- come on, pussycat. Anyway, so no click, no vroom,
No pull.
and I literally just because I'm in like my truck, I just fucking real loud.
Yeah.
I had to let it all out, like I do.
Yeah,
And,
5 a.m.
5 a.m. at 5 a.m. and
5.
it's like it's been a ongoing saga with my truck. Every fucking time I fix something or get something fixed, something else goes wrong.
That's because God likes to laugh in your face because you're trying to sell it. He
Yeah.
doesn't want nice things for
No,
you.
literally, I think that might be it. Because as soon as I tried to sell it, I replaced the wheel cylinder, or I tried to. I had to call Pussycat in on that one because the wheel cylinder has a bunch of shit in like the brake
You want
Right.
more shit in your brakes.
because they're old. They're just poop just gathers up in there.
Indeed.
You know how those brakes work. Anyway, so
Yeah.
there's like a bunch of springs, right, that like make the thing like squeeze and work and whatnot.
Mhm.
And I thought I could get the cylinder out, like past the springs. No, all the springs had to come out. And
Goofy.
yeah, for some reason Ford was like, "We'll just do drum brakes in the rear," and that shit is cheap for Ford. Cost me like 4 hours of my life.
Ford tough.
So
Yeah.
I'll never get back.
Your brakes play the drums.
My brakes play the drums. That's why they make so much noise. Anyway,
Yeah.
also the brake line on the driver's side is just kind of hanging out. It's just dangling there. That's only for the parking brake, though. The actual brake works fine, I think.
That's good news.
I mean, the brake light's not there, so either it quit working, like everything else on my truck, or
maybe it was user error. Could that be a possibility, Sean?
no, I'm perfect. So got that replaced, and then like a few days later, truck is squeaking. Every fucking time I'm driving, it's just like.
Yeah.
Have you ever heard like a dryer that's just like really loud?
Yeah.
Yeah, sounded exactly like that. I was like, motherfucker, piece of shit's falling apart again. F me. So get that fixed, and then it doesn't start this morning, and I screamed.
Fantastic. How was the bike ride? Was it hot?
It was hot.
I bet.
Coming back wasn't too bad because it's mostly downhill.
Yeah.
Wind in my face. God's
Mm.
air conditioning.
Mm.
Okay.
Finally found out it was just a ground wire because some redneck decided, you know what would be great if the windshield washers ran off a fucking toggle switch instead of like the little dial
Yeah.
on the little
Yeah.
thing.
Interesting.
Yeah, there's just like a little on-off flippy switch
For your windshield wipers?
for my windshield wipers. There's like one speed on.
Is it at least fast?
It's like medium speed. People ask me, "What if you do if it's like raining extra hard?" I'm like, I slow down. What do you do if it's raining really like soft? I turn them off and then turn them back on again, or I drive faster.
Click.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh god.
Like the windshield wipers, like on your truck, they would like you turn them off and then like go back.
I got
all the way
5
down.
speed, bro.
5-speed.
5-speed windshield
God
wipers.
damn.
Shit's intense.
Woo!
Mm-hmm.
5 whole speeds for his windshield washers.
Absolutely.
I just got the one
Yeah.
on.
Although one of my spray nozzles for my wiper fluid is going, it's angled on my truck, so the left one's fine, but the other one's angled the other way. So whenever I spray, it's like it's hitting the cars next to me. I should probably fix it, but it's so funny I don't even touch it because the left side of my windshield is clean as can be, and the right side doesn't get touched.
I don't think mine even has windshield wiper fluid. I don't. My truck is like it's made for like the poorest person buying a Ford truck.
I have seen. Now I don't know if it's the same for the actual windshield, but I have seen like shoe polish.
Shoe polish.
It's like doesn't even. You ever use Rain-X? Like Rain-X, you spray it on your windshield. You don't need to ever touch your windshield wipers. I used to do it on my cruise all the time. It just the water just beads up and flies away. But shoe polish does the same thing.
Really?
It does not get wet. It just slides right off. So maybe invest in some. You can go get Rain-X anywhere. Spray it on your windshield. Never touch it again.
If you put oil on things, it keeps water off like my skillet. So maybe if I just pour like a bunch of motor oil
or olive oil, bro,
into
that'd be a waste of
if
oil.
I do have a windshield wiper or windshield washer fluid reservoir, just fill it up with oil. And
Sean, you could be onto something.
It might repel water. I might have to try that out.
It might repel water.
Might repel water. Might light the truck on fire. There's no in between. We'll figure it out.
Either way, it's a net positive because I do want to set that piece of shit on fire.
It sounds like content.
I'd rather sell it though. I did finally have someone hit me up. Can I check your truck out? Like the day it doesn't fucking start.
Sure.
I swear, dude. God's got a sixth sense of humor.
Yeah.
If he's there.
God gives his toughest battles
to his
strongest warriors. And you are one strong warrior,
bro.
my
I'm
God.
fucking ripped as shit.
Well, I don't think you should say stuff like that, and then we actually start doing video on the podcast, and then everybody sees your soft, shitty body.
Like a bag of old cheese.
Call me young Rush Limbaugh.
Hey, young Rush Limbaugh.
What's up, bro?
What's happening?
What's up, young Dick Cheney?
Thank you, bro.
Young Dick Cheney actually, have you seen Vice? I did. Remember when I was up in my little bed during vacation for like 2 hours watching a movie? Watching Vice.
You did that the whole time.
Yep.
Yeah.
Young Dick Cheney looking good.
I'm really glad you think so, but you're into older men. So.
Yeah, I like 40-year-old Dick Cheney.
40?
Just don't add Cheney to that and you'll be good to go.
I got like 40-year-old Dick.
Timestamp Cheney. Oh, man. Hey, boys, I brought some Would You Rathers today.
Oh, gosh.
Rather.
We're going to wait till next week for me to destroy your asses in 2 Truths and a Lie. And I mean each and individual one of your asses.
Yeah, it wasn't...
Bro, don't...
He didn't forget. He didn't forget. It's just not ready yet.
Yeah, not ready yet. I've been working on it day and night, 24/7, trying to craft the perfect lies.
He's actually separated from his wife right now.
Yeah, it's been tough.
They haven't been spending a lot of time together.
It's been tough.
And he's like, I'm not finished.
I've just been doing extensive research.
She keeps telling him the truth, and he's just trying to come up with lies.
Exactly.
Yeah.
I'm so caught up in it, all I do is lie about everything.
How's the old ball and chain doing?
She's doing all right.
Good.
She's at home. I mean, she's a teacher, so she's had the summer off. So, I mean, house is clean, dinner's on the table, you know what I mean?
And that's because you're cleaning.
Yeah, I cook it.
And cooking.
Okay, would you rather?
I wouldn't want her cooking anyway, you know what I'm saying?
Her cooking's delicious.
Yeah.
I don't think...
I've had it before. It is actually
have
good.
I'm trying to think if I've ate anything there besides grill food.
Caitlin, if you're listening, I do enjoy your cooking. Please feed me more food.
If you had the potatoes, she makes the potatoes that I grill.
Oh,
Those are
true.
good.
Yeah.
Yeah, Kate's a good cook. She's actually much better than I am, so I prefer her to cook. But it depends on the meal. I make a good steak. But anyway, I got some would you rathers. The first one is going to be: would you rather taste everything you touch? We're gonna go fingertips, or smell everything you see. And I mean, my first thought is you see a lot of stuff. But you're also, if you walk into a room, you're already smelling it.
Just close your
know what
eyes.
I mean,
I would rather
Yeah.
smell what I see only because I work in some disgusting houses sometimes, and if I touch something nasty, I do not want to
Okay,
taste.
but like you're gonna
I'll
look
smell.
at it.
I already have to smell it while I'm
half
there.
the taste is in the smell, bro.
But I'm just saying, I don't know. I
But
think
so
that
every
would
day
have to
after work, or when you're walking in there, yeah, you gotta see it all. So
Yeah,
you're gonna
I-
have to.
I'll have to smell it. But
I'll gouge my eyes out.
I'm just thinking, if you're tasting everything you touch, what about when you're taking your undies off after a long sweaty day?
you taste
You
some
just
sour
got-
butthole and balls.
Well, Sean does that.
What?
Sour?
Sounds like you had not to bed.
I wasn't paying attention.
Sean,
I'm
would you
shocked.
rather?
What if you get?
Truthfully.
What if you get cum on your fingertips?
Ooh wee.
Sounds like you're tasting it.
Scrumptious.
I just feel like you have more control over what you touch. And I could convert into like a chimpanzee and start using my
It's-
feet to grab things. So
Yo,
I can avoid.
But what if you wear gloves and you're just always
then you
tasting
just
gloves?
taste the gloves
Just
at
taste
all
fucking
times?
nitrate
Hey,
rubber.
You can stuff pizza in the I don't know.
just pour pasta sauce.
Yeah.
Just dip your hands in strawberry jam every day.
Yeah.
Jam fingers.
Well, Sean, what are you making pasta sauce again for you? I don't even see any pasta cooking. I'm gonna pour it into my gloves at work.
Are we talking
okay.
like the cloth gloves or like the
Cloth?
the
gloves?
rubber
Whatever you can
Nitrate
get,
rubber
bro.
gloves.
I'm talking like latex or like the nitrite.
Then
gloves.
you're
Like
just
the-
gonna have pasta sauce
like-
fingers at all times.
Fuck yeah.
What happens like after a long day of pasta sauce fingers? You're just gonna be like,
I got pasta sauce taste going on. I'm a happy man.
yeah, but what happens when you get sick at tasting pasta sauce?
Never happened. That's
Okay,
one,
let's be realistic,
that's
Alex.
like that's
No way.
that's probably the one thing Italians got right.
Pasta sauce.
Food.
That's a bold
Yeah,
statement.
this is very bold.
Why? Why you gotta
Why are you
say
picking on
that?
the Italians?
Well, that and architecture, they got some beautiful.
I don't know.
buildings.
I'm leaning towards the smell everything you see. Cause
yeah, I have to.
But the you do have more control over what you touch.
Exactly.
But
Because fuck it.
if I look at some gross people, I'm just smelling them.
yeah, smell everything you see. Because imagine doing dishes.
I'm
Yeah.
imagining it
Or
looking at
imagine-
dishes and smelling them.
Imagine you're walking through New York in a crowded subway and some nasty motherfucker just walks by and you get fucking touch him on accident.
No, bro.
You're tasting them.
Your pocket hands in public at all times, bro. Pocket hands in public.
Damn.
I'm fucking filling my
Yeah.
pockets with pasta sauce.
why are you back to the pasta sauce?
You already insulted the entire.
What happens when your
fucking
butthole
Italy.
itches, bro? What happens when your
Or you gotta
butthole
itch your
itches?
Am I going bare hand to bare ass?
I mean, you're
What are you
telling
doing
me,
with the bear?
You're telling me that you've never had an itch in your crack that you've used a finger for.
I've used
Never.
a fingernail.
Never once.
I've used a
Never.
fingernail.
Fingernail,
once.
yeah.
Yeah, if
No,
you got a bad itch on your
no.
beehole.
No. Fellas, I wash my
Hey.
asshole in the shower with fucking antibacterial hand soap and I settle for nothing less. Like, I that shit's sterile, okay? And I still don't, like, I'm weirdly clean about certain things, and that's one of them. I do not touch my
So
butthole.
how do you scratch your butthole?
Through my fucking shorts, my pants.
What if that just ain't doing it? Still itchy down there.
Yeah.
You go to the bathroom.
I've never had-
You wad
I've
up
never-
some toilet paper.
You spit on it.
Yeah, do that Alabama wet.
Alabama wet wipe. I don't go bare finger, bare ass, though.
I
in
don't
that
either.
situation. I've been in that situation.
I
It's
have
not a
too.
common thing, but sometimes you gotta
I've
get
been there.
stanky. You
Maybe
know what I'm
what-
saying?
I don't like to get stanky, not like that.
This one's hard because I can't really come up with what I want to
I'm saying I'm gonna see what I smell because if I'm doing the dishes, right? Like if you gotta taste everything you touch, like water's getting in your gloves no matter what you fucking like. unless you're like taping,
Mhm.
I think some dishwater is still getting in your gloves, and you gotta taste that dishwater. So sometimes I wash like raw beef
Yeah.
up in the sink.
But you're so yeah.
But you wouldn't get Ebola.
You don't gotta
No,
taste.
I wouldn't get Ebola, but I'm still tasting all the yuckiness.
You ain't gotta taste, but you gotta smell it all, and you gotta smell.
I think I'm doing taste fingers.
Taste fingers.
I think
I don't think
I'm on
you
taste
guys are
fingers, too.
thinking enough
I think I'm on
about
taste fingers.
like it's not like
I try.
I'm looking at this one object. This is all you're smelling everything at all times.
I try not to.
Basically.
So if
I
I
don't
look-
think too much.
if
Like
I
you
look
got
in
periffs.
If I look in Sean's room and Sean's got some stank ass underwear in the corner,
I could not
I'm
go in your
smelling
room.
it.
You know there's some steak.
Yeah.
What about
Stank
the
ass
fucking dilder?
Huh?
The
You're
dilder?
smelling it. Yeah, exactly. That's why I'm doing
Yes.
but I'm never touching it.
I just feel like there's more ways around
yeah.
that.
You have more control over what you touch.
Because, like, yeah, maybe I don't like the taste of gloves, but, like, at least I can confidently grab a door handle.
Yeah.
You know? I don't know.
I'm going.
I'll
Taste,
wipe my ass with some gloves.
I'm going to taste everything I touch. I'm gonna go with
Okay.
that.
Neither are good.
No, they're both
Let's
terrible
get this out of the
Oh, yeah.
I don't want either of these.
They're both bad.
But if I have
Not
to.
a fan.
I mean, I work outside all day, putting like tires. I'd be just tasting rubber and dirt all day long. But you know what? It's better than smelling my friends' assholes. You know, or underwear, whatever the
Yeah.
hell I'm seeing. I've seen many of my friends' assholes.
I could not hang out with Tyler ever again.
True.
I'm not
assholes
touching
than
him.
men.
Fucking sweaty McMahon.
God.
Alrighty. That one's 50-50 split. And this next one, would you rather sprint in every building you walk into or crawl whenever you're outside?
Sprint into every building.
Sprint.
I mean, imagine how fast shopping would be if you're full sprint.
That's
through
true.
every- But you cannot slow down. You have to be full sprint
Yeah,
at all times.
I
Just
would do that.
Run
Just-
down the shelf.
That's just like good exercise.
Buying milk is rough, though. You gotta run.
If you
open
miss it,
the
you just
door,
gotta go
open
back.
the door.
You just
Oh,
gotta
shit.
run back.
You gotta run back before the door
Bro,
closes. Grab
I
your
wouldn't be
milk.
able to drink beer anymore. They'd be too shook up. Fuck.
I know. Let me think.
Well,
of this.
any building, does that refer
I
to
feel
my
like,
home?
but yeah, any building. That's what I'm thinking. Like, I think it's gonna have to
What's
be
the
crawl
other-
because I'm inside a lot more than I'm outside.
If I gotta sprint all the fucking time, then I can't spend any time at home. How am I supposed to masturbate? No, I gotta.
I mean, obviously, if you're like sitting down, but if you're gonna walk somewhere in your house, it's full sprint.
I'm fucking.
you have to run.
I'm fucking
I
crawling.
do that anyway when I don't take my medication.
Imagine how many stub toes you're gonna have.
I'm fucking crawling.
But you're gonna be so agile.
You would be very agile.
I'm fucking crawling.
But if I can crawl
Shut
outside, if I
That-
can start running on all fours like a fucking leopard,
No, but
So
you, don't,
when you-
you don't run on all fours. You crawl like a
When
fucking
you-
baby boy.
When you enter your car, is that considered a building?
no.
So then I don't have to crawl operate my car.
No.
That's pretty cool.
You crawl to your car
I
and
can
then
crawl.
I'd be spending a lot of time in my car.
Blacktop be hot.
Because what we've just said is.
wear knee pads every day.
Yeah.
So what we've just settled on is if you're in your car, you're not technically outside, but you're also not technically in a building.
That's
So
the only way out of it. You gotta live in your car.
You gotta live in your car.
But anytime you do anything, you
All
must crawl.
All right, pussycat, quit working on the car. Get me a van. Get me a big ass
Need a
van.
fleet.
I think it's gonna have to be crawl when you're outside, even though it's gonna suck for my
Mine's-
job.
I'm sprinting. I'm
But
sprinting.
sprinting in every building, I feel like you go into like a funeral home
I'm
and just full
like, bye, bye.
sprints.
My condolences, and I'm getting the fuck out of there. That's the
Like-
last time you have to spend in shitty situations.
I mean, like you can stop, right? It's just like
Oh yeah,
when
but if you move,
Yeah.
full sprint, just like next.
imagine
Imagine
like
waiting in line to the
Bro.
grocery store.
I think
No,
that's, I think, I
like
feel-
you're in your house and like you're just getting some milk out of the fridge and you gotta run to get to the cup cabinet that's a foot away. It's like fucking-
I'm doing that. And
I think I might do that too, honestly.
I think
I'll hurt my knees and my
Oh,
toes.
you can stop so I can sleep.
You can
Yeah, you
sleep.
don't just enter a building and are just running forever until you enter the outside.
How do I get out of here?
Only when you're moving. So if you're outside, you
Okay.
can still stand up. But if you want to move
All right,
again,
I'll sprint.
you get down and
I'll,
you
I'll
crawl.
sprint.
I think sprinting is the one.
I've wanted to get in better shape. I think that.
I think that could
I'm gonna
change
go with
my life.
crawling. I'm gonna go with crawling. I feel like there's too many situations in a building that I should not be sprinting.
You're probably right, but
I'm at-
fuck them.
Okay, you got
Speaking
scenario
of fuck
time.
'em, sex is gonna be fucking insane because think about it,
You don't. You run it. You walk around when you have sex.
I'm gonna be sprinting around.
What?
Anymore.
Imagine, okay, you walk into a building and you're in a hotel. Elevators broke down. You're on the 6th floor. You are full sprint up that staircase.
Fuck yeah!
Up and down.
Fuck yeah! I'm getting that shit done,
Bro,
and I'm stopping in my bed and fucking taking a fat nap.
my quads and calves are gonna be fucking massive. I'm gonna try.
I'm gonna look better.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be healthier.
Yep.
My
This is-
toes are fucked, but
Yeah.
I'm gonna have to put myself on a diet of like 3 steaks a day. 3 steaks a day. Not a day. 3 steaks a day.
Ah, yes, the 3 Steaks a Day. My favorite band.
Alrighty.
Move on.
Alright, last one I got here. Would you rather only eat the food you can grow or the food you can steal?
Oh, man.
I think this is a thing too.
How
Like,
good are you at shoplifting?
How good are
But then
you?
if you go to prison for stealing, you have to steal.
You ain't growing no food in prison.
Yeah.
You gotta go.
You gotta
Then you gotta go up to the biggest.
I think
fucking one
with
ever.
that, you have to go grow. Because
Yeah.
if you get caught ever and go to prison for that shit,
But this
you're
is food.
you're gone.
This is food you grow, like food. So there ain't no
Just
meat.
plant- you plant
it's just
the-
plant.
You
and
plant
fruits.
you plant a chicken.
No, you don't plant no chickens.
If you plant an egg,
this ain't raising animals. This is
No,
growing.
see, if you grow, they have plant-based foods, plant chicky nuggies.
that's
Bro,
true.
Chip-
I ain't living
Chip
that
doesn't
life.
know. We,
I don't know how I'm gonna grow them.
Chip doesn't
But-
have to know we have chickens in the attic.
He's right.
I ain't living that life. I don't. So here's my.
You have
So
a
you're gonna be a
backyard.
thief.
You have a backyard. You
I'm gonna
can
be a
have
thief, and you know
chickens.
why? Do you know why? Listen, this is my reason for being a thief. Your first thought was grocery store. I'm sure there are over 500,000 restaurants. I would just travel for the rest of my life and dine and dash everywhere. You know what line I'm gonna use every time? Oh, I forgot my wallet in the car. Bye. And I'm out of there every time.
Yeah, but like you're still stealing, bro. What if you get caught?
That's fine, bro, but I still get to eat my steaks. My steaks and beer burgers. And I don't pay a dime.
Yeah, until you go to prison. You gotta
Hey, they can't catch me. You think they're really going after the guy who stole a burger and fries? Does anyone
I don't
ever
think-
actually go after the people that dine and dash?
I don't know if they think you look like they can take advantage of you. I think
No, that's why you always use the I forgot my wallet in the car, bro. And then on the way out of there, you gotta roll down the window.
Well, then-
Oh fuck! I left it at home. I'll be back.
I think the dine and dash thing can work, but you gotta diversify the places.
Oh, you must be traveling at all times.
Yeah, you can't just go to Jack in
Oh, yeah.
the Box all the time, dine in, and be like, "Oh, I forgot my wallet in the car." They're
I mean,
like,
realistically, do
Sure you did.
you even need to say anything? Just wait till the waiter leaves and get the fuck out of there.
yeah.
that's true.
How many bathrooms have windows?
think-
It just
Still
kind of
grown.
sucks because you can't really go to the same place twice.
Oh no, you must travel.
And like
at all
yeah,
times.
traveling, but like how you making enough money?
Bro, I'm stealing
Bro.
it. I'm
Well, see,
stealing it.
that's
I'm
the
a
thing
thief.
you gotta think about growing is like, as well as your normal job, the food you grow could be another side hustle.
Yeah,
It's
But
also good. Like
I don't need
I'll-
money if I'm
I'll
stealing
lose
it.
weight.
Yeah, I'll lose weight and I'll be happy.
That's true. That's true.
I know, boys. I
I
need
can,
my-
dude. I'll just grow zucchini and fry that shit.
I need
That's
my
good
meat.
as fuck.
I need my meats.
But see, I think
I agree with you.
I think so. There is obviously difficulties with what Alex is proposing. However, winter. If you gotta
Yep.
grow, if you can only grow whatever, like everything you eat, like you gotta be real careful
So let me
about how you
introduce to you.
stockpile.
A refrigerator.
Well, yeah, but like the potted plant, you keep it inside, and you take care of it.
Have you ever been to a food cellar?
That's very-
I am not confident enough in my skills to grow food to
I'm-
where if all I gotta do is steal things until I get caught.
I was
then
just,
that's the life I'm living.
I was just adding a degree of difficulty. I agree with you.
I've
Sue.
always-
I would grow.
I've always wanted to be an international harvester, so
I can't say that.
Now, bro, I need my meats. I need the food, and I'm talking.
it's a lifestyle change. I'm vegan now.
The landlord fears
I don't
the
think-
indoor cattle farmer.
I don't know,
You would be
I-
vegan though, because it's
I am robbing grocery stores. I am eating all the grapes out of the bag. I am returning
No
the
dairy.
stems.
I'm
at
getting
the
Education.
me.
cashier.
I'm getting me a pet big dog.
I mean,
as
you
in
can
cow,
make, like,
and
almond
I'm
milk and
killing
stuff
it
still.
And having
No, you
That's
can't.
not too
no,
difficult
can only eat
to
the
do.
food that you
It's
grow.
it takes a while to eat.
Can't
some
no
food.
meats. No meats. Can't
What
grow
the
meats.
fuck you?
Can
if-
only eat the food you
If
grow.
I raise this
Nope,
cow
not
from
raise,
birth,
not
I'm not
raise.
growing it.
Grow.
Oh,
Must have seedless beef.
seedless beef.
Ain't no seeds in beef.
Seedless beef. The man says.
Could you
fuck
imagine
is wrong?
seeded beef? Oh, I got a seed in my steak.
I think there are parts of Mississippi where people do that.
Oh God, I'm sure there is. Trying to grow. I'm growing me some stacks.
That's not what I meant.
Oh.
I meant they're fucking their cows.
What the fuck?
That's not what I meant.
Yeah.
Why?
seriously.
Why'd you have to get serious?
Yeah,
telling you,
Sean.
You guys are now vegetarians, and I am living the life.
You're living.
I don't know,
That's
man.
where we're at.
Correction, I think we'd technically be vegans. I wouldn't be happy
Yeah.
about it, but I'd be hella healthy.
Yeah, I would be
Right.
vegan, and I would be spending time with my family, not on the run from the fucking
Well, I'll bring
law.
I
Kale
just
with me.
I just feel like the only
come back.
downside is having to you have to make sure you maintain like your garden and
Yeah.
shit. But like
People do that for a fucking living.
The
Yeah.
only downside, you ain't get no meats.
yeah, but I'm not risking prison.
Oh, I'll risk.
I'm
the
also
prison.
not getting butt fucked.
I'll risk the prison. I'm
That's
in.
right.
If
I
I'm
don't
gonna go
mind
to
getting
prison,
butt fucked.
Shut up.
Is you think I'm gonna end up like on FBI's most wanted for
You're gonna be a
For-
serial Steve
for-
Dining
for-
Dasher.
dining and
Now,
dashing?
I will tell you that if I went with your plan, I would definitely.
You could come with me, Sean.
We live
we
in
could steal
America.
together.
I would,
They've put people in prison for dumber shit.
Listen, they'd have to catch me to put.
bro,
me in
you got
prison.
a whole gram of marijuana.
Yeah.
That's 15 years.
Mhm.
Yeah, but just because you're a thief doesn't mean you're just like incredibly fast.
But I'm very fast.
He's fast as fuck.
See, if you have to constantly travel, have you thought about gas prices?
I don't think. See, I don't
That's
think you need
terrible.
to constantly travel. You just need to strategize where you're
See,
going and when.
I think if Alex is stealing food, he'd probably steal gas too.
And plus, if I can steal food, I'll just steal your
If
guys'
you-
Okay,
plants.
there's
If you-
literally
I will
no.
steal your plants, you boners.
There's no way you're getting away with stealing gas. They will find you.
No,
then
I'll
you
buy
have to
the
start
gas.
stealing
No,
cars.
listen, I can buy the gas.
Yo.
I'm stealing the food, and
You
you know,
see-
and then I'm stealing all your plants.
What I'm hearing, what I'm hearing is either way, you're learning new skills. You learn how, like, if you go the criminal route, you get real fast running out of restaurants. You know,
Yeah.
you become like an expert sprinter. You know, you start stealing gas. You know, you got to learn how to drive like real good, real quick.
I'm gonna grow my food.
After a
I'm
while,
growing it too.
after a while, you gotta figure out how to hotwire cars so you can steal them.
Like, yeah.
So either way, like you're learning new skills. You're
Sure.
growing.
Here's the thing: if I can
Either
travel,
way, you're growing something.
Don't do that.
I can travel, but I can have a home base, and you know where that home base is going to be? Your garden. and so I'll
No.
come steal your
Well,
food.
good. That doesn't say that I can't put snipers in my goddamn
I'll kill you.
garden.
You
now.
come after my fucking
Hey,
potatoes
it's
and
better
knock
than
you.
prison.
I will death.
I can grow sunflowers and make sunflower seeds. The perfect
Yeah, that is
snack.
true. That's kind of like that's what I thought too.
You put some salt.
That's
You know
like
what I
the
can do?
easiest shit
Go
you
to
can
McDonald's,
do.
get some double cheeseburgers and dip.
Yeah.
Get the fuck out of here. Oh
I
god.
don't want to be a criminal.
I don't give anyone their food unless they pay.
I don't.
No, I'll go in, bro.
There's less inherent
I'll
risk.
just walk right behind the counter and
I
grab it.
think.
What are they gonna do?
Like
Stop you?
I don't want to give up meat and
I
stuff.
got the uniform still.
But like,
I'll push Nancy out of
if
the
I had to
way.
be a thief to get it,
That ain't it.
pretty much.
But I think the restaurant was the way to go because you're gonna get caught a lot faster stealing from grocery stores
All,
than restaurants. Not every restaurant has cameras and shit.
all I'm gonna say is if I did what you're proposing, I would definitely just do the Olive Garden and
Never-ending breadsticks and just live there, bro. No, see, I can.
I would hit up every Olive Garden in Missouri, and then I'd move on and hit up Olive Garden in every other fucking state. So I could stay in the same state for a little bit.
And be fat as shit.
Be fat
Hey,
as
with all
shit.
that running, I'm gonna be losing weight.
Not you won't
Because
keep up.
I'm telling y'all,
He's telling me.
if Pussycat and I can go and get dinner at the Olive Garden and spend $100 fucking on food and tip, they deserve to get fucking stolen from. Fuck them.
All right, well,
I'm getting-
you heard it here first. If you start missing some product, it's Sean.
It's me. I'm fat. I'm eating your food. Fuck
I'm
you.
gonna steal my food. I'm gonna eat my steaks
I'm-
and stealing your
I'm
vegetables.
growing.
I'll kill you.
Bring it on. Not. What if I steal steaks for you? We can have like a little system
Oh, if
here.
you steal them for me, I'll let you live.
Exactly.
No,
bro.
you won't,
We'll
dog.
work it
You
out
can
together.
you
You
can
still
still
can't
only
eat it.
eat what you grow.
Damn it! I thought I'd get him.
What are you, stupid?
Yeah.
He's gonna kill you.
No, you try and take my potatoes, I'm gonna kill you.
My potatoes.
I almost had his ass.
I got that 40.
All right.
I got
Alright.
that for
I got
you.
that 40. Let's see, what else we got going on? What else?
I don't know. I'm kind of tired of you, Alec. What you got going on?
I just got back from vacation.
Why?
I don't know why.
All right, Alex.
I don't know why I got back. I should have stayed there.
Where'd you go?
Bro, Alec acted like he hadn't been back in years.
Yeah, I've heard about this. I heard you've been fucking ridiculous.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, Elson's got
I thought they
automatic
had,
doors.
Listen, bro. I thought that they had not automatic doors, not sliding open doors. I thought that they had those like you pull it and then like it opens.
You
slowly.
forgot where you fucking came from.
Yeah.
He thought that every door here was like the community.
Where'd you
center.
go that was so technologically advanced, huh?
Perdido Keys, Florida. Florida.
How's the drive down?
That sucked. It was like a 10-hour drive.
What part of Florida is
It's near Pensacola and Orange Beach.
Near,
Okay.
near Pennsylvania.
He's right.
yeah.
He's right.
It was sick. The waves were fucking gnarly. They were brutal.
Gnarly.
Waves are gnarly,
You
bro.
go surfing, bro.
I went boogie boarding. For
You went
sure.
boogie boarding?
Yeah.
Fuck yeah, bro.
I can tell you've been boogie boarding. I just got that boogie board vibe about him. I can tell.
I'm
Oh,
a boogie boarder.
He could fucking boogie board.
I can boogie, I can board, I can do both.
Oh.
Boogie auto board, you know what I'm saying?
Hey.
Food was like, it was pretty good there too.
Eat some-
lots
eat
of
some
seafood.
fish.
Lots
Get some-
of fish.
get some
I tried
shrimp.
triggerfish for the first
The
time.
fuck is a triggerfish?
It's like a fish that's like top fin can come up and it can like shoot water out.
Oh shoot.
Yeah.
I've never even heard of them.
Yeah.
Those are killer fish, bro.
Are they?
They're really good.
Yeah, I have
Mm.
trigger fingers. Now,
Scrumptious?
I love seafood. There's really only one, and it's been a long time since I've had it, but I had shark, and I think it's the only seafood I've ever had that I did not like.
Really?
The seafood that one
Is it-
seafood.
And I've had it's just so tough.
Oh yeah.
And I like octopus, oysters. I like. I mean,
I don't do oysters because I don't like it's a texture thing. It's not a taste.
Yeah.
thing.
bro, you gotta put it on a cracker with some hot sauce, and it change your life.
Mine is it's like a big loogie.
Oh,
Going in and
that's
out of
exactly
my
what it is. A big salty loogie, bro.
Yeah. Oh,
See,
Slide it down the gullet.
God dang.
I'll bet those are good. Like I would think that would be like a good brunch food. Weirdly, like because they're
Suck
salty.
it right out the shell, bro.
Because they're salty, you know. Like
They're expensive though.
yeah.
Oysters are fucking expensive.
And it's like they're just fucking.
I do love
Mussels.
my crab cakes. I love my hush puppies wherever I go. I always get the hush puppies.
Hell yeah.
But yeah, the food was awesome. We stayed at like this resort thing. It's in Perdido Keys where we were like literally a 2-minute walk from the beach. One night we went crabbing.
Crabbing.
Yeah, which was sick. We got out when it was dark. We go to the beach.
Just look for crabs.
No, and like they're out.
Yeah.
They're out
Yeah.
during the night. Well, I kid you not. The viewers can't see this, but we caught a crab whose like shell was like this big around without its claws.
Note that Alec is making a circle that is approximately 4 inches, 3.5, 4 inches in diameter.
Yeah, and this motherfucker could run on sand. He was like side to side.
That's what the crabs do, actually.
That's
I
what
know. He was quick though. I haven't seen it in real life.
Mhm.
So I saw it and I was just like, holy shit. Well, I went there with a bunch of people and Jordan, Noah's younger brother,
Mhm.
dove and picked up this crab and it pinched the shit out of him.
That's
And we
hilarious.
caught him. But yeah, I picked up a little one and it pinched the shit on me. It actually drew blood.
I feel like if you're not a professional at catching crab,
If you're not a real crab,
if you're not a real crabber, that's probably the best way to catch a crab is to get it to bite your fingy, and then you pull it off.
Well, no, he don't bite. He just snips you.
No, it snips your fingy, and then you pull it off, and you got yourself a crab.
Yeah. Except those big ones are like brutal.
I'll bet, man.
But
They'll snip your fingy off.
yeah, for real. We had a really, like, I know I was right by the ocean, but by like day 4 or 5, you're like, salt, sand. So we had this pool that's like right by it, or right in our little area too.
Like chlorine.
Yeah, it was actually pretty.
Yeah, oh yeah, man.
I got drunk as shit. If any of you guys saw my Snapchat when I was in my Snap story when I was in Florida, the whole fridge was full of beer.
Oh, I saw that.
Yeah,
What a good time.
I don't go on Snap. I'm too busy playing Civ 6.
yeah. But my whole fridge was full of beer. They had Bush Apple down there.
Oh,
My fucking dad.
they have it here.
Yeah, but I'm saying like my dad specifically probably drank 3 or 4 cases of Bush Apple.
oh nice.
Like just himself. So
Oh, yeah.
yeah, it was a fun time. We went to New Orleans too. That's where I got this Hard Rock hat.
Oh, sweet.
Yeah, and that was pretty cool. We got these drinks they were selling. They came in these long, like highlighter yellow containers but the bottom was like in the shape of a grenade. And they were called hand grenades, and those were like the most intense alcohol. Like there was so much alcohol in it, and it came in like on the rocks or frozen. And dude, it was like $11, but it was like full of alcohol.
Yeah.
What are those called?
It was called a hand grenade. That's what they called it down there, and it was right off of what was that? What's the famous street in New
I
Orleans?
couldn't tell you. I've
Is that
never been.
Beale Street?
No, that's Memphis. It starts with the B though. Bourbon Street. Yeah,
Mhm.
we were on Bourbon Street. There was a guy who was riding around with like this fucking python around his neck
Yeah.
on like a
That shit's
hoverboard.
wild.
I went over there and like I pet it and stuff, and I was like, I know what kind of snake that is.
I could not do that.
No.
I was
Fuck
like,
snakes.
I was like, I know what kind of snake that is, and like he turned around and then like he turned his hoverboard around. He's like, nice job for knowing what kind of snake that is. And I was like,
He was probably expecting like a 9-year-old boy.
Yeah. He turns around.
yeah,
Nice job.
yeah. He's
Yeah.
like, yeah, I knew what it was. It was a Burmese python.
You know what I want to do anytime. Like I've never been to New Orleans, but if I ever go, you know what I want to do there?
It kind of stinks.
Does it?
Yeah. It's pretty.
It's
kind of a
the
shitty city.
well, the closest thing I can relate it to is like when I was in New York, because like it was just like it kind of smelled like trash.
Yeah,
And, like,
I mean,
stinky socks.
New Orleans
Your
and
sound
My
off,
sound
please.
was-
New Orleans and the Big Apple. They got lots of people. Lots of people mean a lot of trash.
That just happens.
But no, what I would want to do if I ever went to New Orleans is I'd want to rent a parade.
Rent a parade.
Yeah, rent, like you can do that. You can
Yeah, they
like
have parades.
like you go to like
rent them?
Yeah, you go to like the street department or whatever it is, and you tell them, "Hey, I want to have a parade," and they're like, "All right," and they shut streets down for your parade
Yeah.
for like a
How
small.
much money does it cost to
It's
rent
not a whole lot
parade?
of money. I
Not
don't.
in New Orleans because they have so many of them all the time.
They just got a line of parades.
Yeah, they just
parade
have
fucking
parades.
Yeah,
all the
keep
time,
keep
dude.
talking. I'm gonna look it up real quick because I'm curious. It's not a lot of money, but
We went to like some voodoo shops and shit. That was pretty cool.
Yeah.
It was hot. It was sticky.
roll. Yeah.
Um,
Moist.
the food there though was so good. Like I tried jambalaya for the first
Yep.
time.
Oh,
And that
I went
shit-
down for Mardi Gras one year. That was wild.
Yeah.
Down there.
a parade permit is $200.25. Minimum escort fee is $384.97, but maybe higher depending on the length of the route and the parade elements.
So something they just got people with floats just lined up on the streets.
I'm saying for a bare minimum of like
$500.
$500-$600, you can go down to New Orleans
Have your
and
own
have
parade.
yourself a goddamn parade. You just gotta have musicians and people like that.
You just gotta
They don't-
bring
they don't
the
provi-
people, but we'll have a parade.
They don't. They don't provide the musicians, but I'm sure you
Yeah.
can find a bunch of like jazz musicians
Yeah.
down in New Orleans. Give them like free drinks or something. And be like, you guys want to like have a fucking parade? They'd probably be like, hell yeah,
So
I want. So that's what I want to do if I ever go to New Orleans.
I've disliked parades since I was a kid. So I mean, I'm just
I love
Not really,
I love
yeah.
being in them.
After I don't care about the candy anymore.
You're just waiting, watching.
See, as an
cars
adult,
go by.
you just get tits,
Yeah, exactly.
beads, and like
Titties are always out.
I've been to a parade where they threw shots out. Like that was pretty
Nice.
cool.
See, I'd be down to go to one of those parades, but with, like the stupid like catching like Tootsie Rolls from a fire truck parades.
Hey,
Those
no, that's
suck.
dangerous. They're not allowed to throw candy out anymore.
We were allowed
Yeah.
to at the county fair because I was in the parade. We got to throw candy
Was that this
year. Yeah,
That's so unsafe.
That's very unsafe, bro.
I hit
Probably
a
a
bitch
fucking-
in the head with a sucker.
Fuck
She was,
yeah,
like,
bro.
right on her forehead.
Straight
dude.
up dumb.
I didn't ding her or anything. I didn't mean to.
Dinger.
I didn't. Mean,
Kobe.
I didn't mean to fucking ding her, but she got dung.
She got
Yeah.
dumb.
She got dunged on.
Oh man. No, but like I've never been to a parade with like titties and shots. I'd be down.
Yeah, it
as
was cool.
fuck to go to a Mardi Gras parade.
It was cool, but
Oh man.
Mardi Gras in New Orleans was so wild that I will never do that again.
yeah,
It's just
Really?
there's so many people that you can't
you
do anything. You can't move,
Get into bars.
when
can't
you do move,
anything.
you're seeing titties, but
Jeez.
guess what? You're moving left and right, and there's sweaty, nasty titties out everywhere, bro.
Sweaty nasty titties is the kind of titties I like.
No, dude. Plus, there's some spot there. New Orleans is like kind of a dangerous city. So, like,
Yeah.
if you're
No,
in a certain spot,
You're
you
disgusting,
will die.
man.
Yeah. I know what I'm about. Okay.
Sean's like, I want to smell everything I see, and then sweaty, nasty titties are out everywhere in New Orleans. Could you imagine being in New Orleans, smelling everything you see?
No, because it was bad
Sweaty
when I
nasty
was
titties.
just smelling what was already there.
Now the
Exactly.
sweaty nasty titties wouldn't be bad, but seeing or rather smelling the men's smelly nasty titties. I
just
wouldn't be
thought
too
about
excited
that.
about that.
If you smell everything you
'Cause it-
see, you walk into a
'cause-
porta potty and just walk. Oh no, bro.
and this is true. New Orleans does have dudes in, so you go there and it's hot and sweaty and there's dudes.
Yeah,
Most
this
of
guy's
Now I definitely don't want to go if there's dudes there.
yeah, but I'd be down. Like just hearing about like I would be
We need
so down to go like do a trip sometime.
We need to
and go down
this
to New
next
Orleans.
year. This
Yeah.
next summer, we
I'll
need to
go,
plan
but
a
I'm gonna
trip.
stay in my hotel.
Do you think that there
We're being
is
in
a
a
place
parade,
in the
though.
world like the what are they called, the Amazon? Do you think there's just a place in the world where it's just inhabited by buff women in gladiator suits like Wonder Woman, bro?
Like the
Just
mascara,
Amazon, just Amazon.
like the mascara.
Absolutely.
I'm sure there are like remote.
Do you think that it's out
tribes
there,
and,
bro?
No, there could be anything out
A small place in the world just inhabited by women.
Like just women?
Just women.
No, it's biologically impossible.
How?
How?
They just kill off the men.
Yeah, it's,
It's not going to last very long.
any women's
They bring
prison.
the men in, they
For sure.
reproduce, and then they kill the men off.
Okay, so you're talking about like a.
Or they literally hold
Tribe.
them in and they prison
Yeah.
them, and they're just used for breeding.
Man, that
Yeah, you
sounds
ever
terrible.
seen that episode of Futurama?
That shit's backwards, bro.
Snoo snoo, fucking snoo snoo.
That's terrible. Oh man.
He wants snoo snoo.
Why did I put my phone away? That's the thing for the.
Did you stop it?
No, I didn't.
That's
Did
that.
you?
That's that
Yeah.
goddamn time stamp.
I was like, I say it's so cool. But no, no, I don't think a tribe like that exists.
I think there is a possibility.
I think it
anything
could.
exists.
You believe in aliens?
Yeah.
Yeah,
I believe in aliens. You believe in ghosts?
No.
Yeah.
sometimes.
I'm in on ghosts, demons, aliens. I mean, there's got to be more than just. Us.
I mean, if you like aliens, definitely, and really, I don't, because I've never seen anything that made me be like, yeah, that was a ghost.
yeah.
There's spooks in here, but
You know, something crazy is like my mom would catch me when I was a kid, especially like when I was a young kid, right after my grandmother died. Like I would have conversations with her.
Kids see shit, man.
Yeah, like I don't remember it, but she remembers me like having like I think it's possible. I think it's very real.
I'm not gonna say it ain't. I mean, if you even think about like the fact we're here, the fact we exist makes no sense.
No,
People
nothing makes sense.
People have been trying to explain how and why we're here since the beginning of time, and they're all full of shit. None of it makes sense because whatever you believe in, either the universe had to exist from nothing, or God did. And either way makes no sense at all.
Mhm.
And I'm fine with that. I think the mystery of it,
That's why I
it's
don't
totally
bore
fine.
myself with the details.
Yeah, man.
We're here.
we're here.
Let's just
Might as well enjoy it.
live our lives.
Yeah,
and
you
then
might
check
as
out.
well have a good time and then die, and then there's probably nothing. So
Isn't it fucked up to think that every new day
Well,
you're
you
just
don't know
one
those
day?
I don't know.
No, and
Closer to
I'm
death.
not saying like that as like, oh, you should pay attention to religion. But I'm saying it as like when you die, your brain emits DMT,
Yeah,
and so like that could be
They-
what you see
dude,
like for the rest of your life.
I
you
think
know?
I think it's so interesting the theories they have for what the brain goes through when you die. One theory I heard, and I think it's like super interesting, and it's actually like a common scientific theory, and it's the one they mentioned in Demon Slayer,
Mhm.
where one theory is when you die, you see like your life flashes before your eyes, not so that you can like look back on and be like, I lived a good life. No, it's your body's way of trying to find like some kind of solution.
Yeah.
You know?
That happened to me before.
Really?
Yeah.
What happened?
It's really fucking stupid.
Tell me.
You know, there's the park by the new tennis court.
Mm-hmm.
Those big ass like disc swings.
Yeah.
Like I fell off of one of them, and the disc was coming at me like it was like Captain America's shield,
Oh,
gonna just destroy me. And I basically I couldn't tell you exactly what I saw. I just saw everything, and then it stopped as the disc stopped like right here.
Yeah.
I did not die.
But you saw like
Yeah.
your whole life before
It
your
was
eyes?
fucking it's really fast.
Yeah.
Like
Yeah.
I
It has to
couldn't
be.
tell you what happened.
Yeah.
You just know. I
I
feel
just
like-
know that was me.
Because they
Yeah.
they say you only use like a very small portion
Mhm.
of your brain's like computing power. I think that probably has to be one of the moments where you use like close to all of it, because like why would you keep using the same amount? I think
Yeah.
at that
what was
moment
that? What
it would
was
be
that
all in.
movie? What was that movie where you take this pill and you can use
Limitless.
Limitless,
Limitless was
yeah.
actually I like that movie.
That was a great movie.
Bradley Cooper.
Yeah. I don't know. I just think
I
that,
like. I mean,
I do think that stuff exists though, like demons,
Oh,
ghosts.
I-
all that.
and
I
it
think it's all
and
in
it, and it totally could, and I'm just like totally ignorant to all of it. Maybe some people are like.
I think it's possible.
my-
I don't think it's like. I think aliens are all but guaranteed
Oh,
at
for
this
sure.
point,
there
or
has
just.
to be more than
But
this.
like
Yeah.
ghosts and like. I don't know about like demon stuff,
Mhm.
but like at least not how it's portrayed in like media.
Yeah.
Right.
But like ghosts, I think it can happen, but like I don't think my dad is like always in my house
No.
or anything
no,
like
it's
that.
nothing like that. But, I'm
But,
talking
like-
about the availability of an experience to happen is like very possible.
no,
not
I
like
agree.
not like a 24/7, 365 type
That
thing.
the
Yeah.
spiritual is
yeah,
real.
the spiritual world is real, and there are times when you
They can just show up.
when you can like
I
they
think
know.
it's like the people who don't whatever.
Says something deep as
The
fuck.
people
farts.
who don't
Very
subscribe
on-brand.
to there being an afterlife, it's like, what are you doing then? Like, what's this all
See, I'm-
for?
See,
Just
I'm
black.
kind of. I hate to get into this
It's
conversation,
fine.
but I'm kind of. Is there like an after? Like, what if there is? How do you know? What are you doing?
There's no
And,
way
like,
to know.
because your life is your life.
What's interesting to me is people look at like Nietzsche's philosophy, like the guy that
yeah.
said God is dead, and they think he's like this big nihilist, right? But they're totally wrong, because one of the things he said was like that we should aspire to be great and create a heaven on earth, because he didn't believe
Yeah.
there was any afterlife. I'm all about I don't know if it's real or not, because there's no way of knowing. But
Sure.
I'm all about reincarnation,
Sure.
because
Have you seen the theory that you dream your dreams are your past life?
Yeah.
Every time I think I hear someone saying Sean, I'm like, I'm actually fucking asleep right now, and there's some crazy ass shit going on.
Yeah.
People are trying to get me to wake up out of
Well,
coma.
that whole thing also, you can tie that to like the multiverse type of discussion. You know?
Yeah.
How many galaxies are out there?
How many
man?
lives are you living?
Like, I don't know
Lots.
what it is. I just think there's got to be something
Oh, yeah.
after
Oh,
you're
yeah.
gone.
Well, it's
Because
just if your brain shuts off, how do you even? How are you? You're not conscious to anything that's happening.
Right.
So it's like it's just I don't know. It's all through the brain, man. So you literally have to believe in that you have a soul for there to be an afterlife.
Yeah.
For you to have an afterlife, you need to believe that you have a soul.
well, yeah, and I think that makes just as much sense as saying that all of this shit exists from nothing. That we're recording a fucking podcast.
Yes, we are people
Yeah.
on this planet in a room recording a podcast talking
Out of
about-
nothing.
Hey,
Just-
guys, for the record, we have smoked 0 drugs before this conversation.
0.
So-
This is
Yeah.
all real shit.
Might need some after, but I mean, it's,
Like, I think dreams are wild.
For
Dreams
sure.
That's my main thing.
And that's the thing that I think too is like, if you can dream, that you gotta have something going on. Like
Yeah.
dreams, you can't really explain dreams. It's just your brain activity.
well, aren't you technically
Mhm.
unconscious
Yeah.
when you're sleeping?
Yeah.
So if
Yeah.
you're unconscious when you're sleeping and you can still have dreams, someone explain this to me.
Yo,
know what I mean?
maybe
The brain is
dream
fucking
world,
wild.
dream world.
They
That was
say
like some
You
pretty
die,
creepy
you
type
go to the
shit.
dream world.
Supposedly, it's just
That'd be cool.
random neurons firing.
Yeah. Well, if it's random neurons firing when you're unconscious, could you keep a brain alive after a body has died?
Of course, you could.
They've been.
But can you? So if you were to, do you think
Like-
technology could get so advanced to one point to where if I passed and you took my brain and put it into something else that I could have
You
the
could
same.
live.
the
I
same
think
thoughts?
I think that's theoretically. I don't think it'll
Yeah.
happen in our
No.
lifetime.
No, absolutely not.
I there would have to be a steady supply, like a endless, like unending supply of oxygen from the time that
Mm-hmm.
the brain is like the time that you die and the brain is taken from your head and put into something or someone else for all that shit to work.
Could you imagine grandma dies? Cut the brain out now.
Give me that fucking brain. No, I mean like you would have to take like it would not work.
No.
You'd have to find some
But
way.
what's your Futurama, bro?
No, think about
He's
it this
right.
way though. Think about it this way. If we only use a certain part of our amount of our brain while
Uh-huh.
we're alive, you know, who's to say that something doesn't happen when you die? Who's to say that? I mean, nobody who's dead,
Yeah.
whose brain is being examined, says that like there's nothing going on. You know, shit could be happening with that other percent of your brain. You know, that you don't know about. Even you're alive or dead. You know,
Yeah.
nobody knows.
Life is wild, man.
I think-
Everything's wild.
Yeah, I mean, consider like the fact that oxygen was actually so toxic at one point in time in Earth's history
Mhm.
that it like killed over 90% of life on the planet.
Have you seen the theory that oxygen is actually poisonous and we're actually just killing ourselves?
We are.
Yeah.
It literally. I mean,
Our body is gas, water, organs.
Yeah, and oxygen is because it's a reactive gas.
Yes.
Right. It's very reactive, and it part of that causes your chromosomes to literally break apart, unravel, which causes mutations, which causes like cancers and diseases.
We are walking skin suits.
Yeah. So like over time, these mutations, you know, they like build up, and it's like a snowball effect. It just gets worse and worse as time goes on because after your genes have like mutated and they still
Yeah.
reproduce after so many like cell divisions, like shit just starts getting fucked up. That's why after a while, you know, like you don't produce as many cells as die off.
Think about with like inbreeding too. Like you're just
Alabama's fucked.
fucking the system at that point.
Yeah. Like
Life is wild, man.
and on inbreeding, look at all the like monarchs from back in the day, like King Henry and all them, and like the accounts of how like disgusting and revolting. I mean, have you seen the paintings?
Yes.
it's not just because they couldn't paint worth a shit, which they couldn't, but they were also just ugly as shit.
They had bad talent, man.
Yeah. No, I mean, have you seen them try to like paint like a horse's face?
Yeah.
Have you seen them paint like babies and children? How weird their faces look. They don't know what the fuck they're doing. Because back then it was like monks in a monastery. And it was just like a bunch of like, imagine like a frat house.
Yeah.
Just a frat house. They don't leave. They don't leave the frat house. They're just drinking wine and chanting shit all day long and praising some deity. And then they try and paint a horse.
See, this is why it's the age-old question of would you rather visit the past or the future? And I almost always want to pick the past. Like, yeah, I want to see what's going to happen in the future, but what if I go too far? There is no Earth anymore.
I think if I went to the past, I'd either be like burned at the stake or hailed as some kind of like just genius. Be like, hey, if you like shave tree bark down to the point where it's like paper thin and you make it soft, you can wipe your ass with it. They'd be like, what? Yep.
I'm not talking about going back and living there. I'm talking you just go get to see firsthand rather than reading about it. Like I'm gonna one of the dopest powers ever could just be whatever you read, you can live.
Yeah. Oh, that would be a pretty dope-ass power for sure. I mean, imagine reading 50 Shades of Grey and just busting a fat...
On that note,
fucking nuts.
We have hit the hour mark. We're going to throw one more shameless plug in. Guys, we have been posting a lot on TikTok. We're going to get back in YouTube. Check out our socials. We're on Facebook, TikTok, YouTube, Twitter. Check us out.
Spotify.
We appreciate it.
Apple Podcasts.
Not on Apple Podcasts.
We're getting there.
Yeah. If you like what you see, you like what you hear, show your friends, show your dog, show your grandma. I don't care, but show somebody.
If you like what you see, and you see what you like, and you like who I be, keep the love alive. Like, comment, and subscribe.
That was wonderful.
That was
Dylan.
deep.
Good job.
Bye!
Bye! I definitely saw that in 2008. Bye!